Hey everybody, welcome back to the vlog. Thank you so much for joining me once again for tea time. I really appreciate you being here. Today, we have some fireside. That smokiness. I love this stuff. It's afternoon. This is a great afternoon tea. Anyways, guys, I appreciate you hanging out here with me. Hopefully you have a cup of tea, maybe some coffee, or maybe even some hard alcohol. I don't know, it depends on how you roll. But for me, it is tea. Now, today I want to just talk to you really quickly about the numbers for the 2019 holiday season leading up into January. I looked at the rankings and I looked at all the percentages, and I want to give you a bunch of information in regards to what camera bodies did well, what camera sensors did well, what types, what lenses, all of this kind of thing, just to get a roadmap to what is going on for 2020, where people are right now. And then when I look at this again in the next month or two, we'll get an idea of who's doing really well and why are they doing well, right? So let's get right into it. So number one, the top position, of course, goes to Canon once again with their EOS KISS M50. That is a mirrorless camera. In the second position, we have Olympus with the Pen EPL9. That is once again mirrorless. In the third position, we have Sony with their A6400, absolutely crushing it. That is obviously a mirrorless camera. In the fourth position, we have Nikon with their D5600, that is a DSLR. In the fifth position, we have the Canon EOS Rebel T7i, which is also known as an 800D, as well as a KISS X9i. Why does Canon do this? Why do they do this? I don't know. Anyways, that is a DSLR. Now in the sixth position, Canon is once again there with their EOS M100 that's doing really well. That is a mirrorless camera. In the seventh position, we have Nikon with the Z50. That is a mirrorless camera. That camera is doing really well. Nikon once again is in the eighth position with their D6500, which is a DSLR. And in the ninth position, we have Olympus with the OMD EM10 Mark III. That is a mirrorless camera. And finally, in the 10th position, we have Canon with their Rebel SL2, also known as a 200D or a KISS X9. Canon. Anyways, that is a DSLR. So I kind of wrote a little chart for myself here. We have Canon taking 4 spots in the top 10. We have Nikon taking 3 spots in the top 10. Olympus taking 2 spots. And finally, we have Sony that only gets 1 position out of the top 10. 1 camera. Does it matter? We'll look at that in a second. Now, as far as the sensors, we have 2 micro four thirds, which are the Olympus cameras, and 8 APS-C cameras. No full frame. Keep that in mind. Once again, 2 micro four thirds and 8 APS-C in the top 10. Now, if we take a look at mirrorless cameras to lenses to compact cameras, because I wanted to do that too, and take a look at percentage of sales. In the mirrorless market, we have Canon with 30.9% of the sales. We have Sony coming in at 25.9% of the sales, and Olympus at 23.4%. What I think is fascinating here is we have Canon with 4 cameras that are in the top 10, coming up with 30%, 30.9%. Whereas we have Sony with only 1 camera, that A6400, coming in just below them at 25.9%. That is amazing for Sony, all right? Canon needs 4 cameras to equal 1 of Sony's. That's how well that Sony A6400 is doing. That thing is crushing it. They are making a lot of money on that camera. Kudos to Sony for that. Now, as far as lenses go, we have, of course, the top position being Canon with 19.9% of the market, Sony with 16.9% of the market, and finally, Nikon coming in third position with 14.4%. And finally, compact cameras. Where do they stand? Once again, Canon with 39.3% of the market, Nikon at 22.9%, and Sony with 15.2%. So we have Canon, 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 Canon at the top. And we expect that. That is what has been going on. But looking at that A6400, it's doing really well, and it is really lifting Sony into that second position and pushing, just kind of nudging Nikon out. So what does all this mean? Really nothing, guys. It means nothing. But I like to look at it just to get a glimpse of where we're going, right? Where is the market taking us? And which cameras are doing well? Which sensors are doing well? Who's selling more lenses? Which bodies are doing the best? Is it mirrorless? Is it DSLR? And we can see by these numbers what is going on. What is going on? What are people buying? All right, that is what's so important to me, and probably a lot of you also, because it gives you an idea of what people are using. What are they buying? As far as me and the channel, it's what should I be talking about, right? I think it's really important. So I want to know what you think about all of these numbers, all right? What do you think? What do you think about Canon, Olympus, Nikon? What do you think about Sony with that A6400? And my question is, where in the heck is Fujifilm? Fuji's been doing so well over the last couple of years with their X line, the X-T1, X-T2, X-T3, and in a moment, we're gonna have an X-T4. Those cameras are doing really well and they're APS-C, but they're just never on the charts. People just don't, I think, know about them. I think Fujifilm needs to reach out to some big name influencers in the market to just push a bunch of their gear to them so that they can go ahead and do some reviews on those Fujifilm cameras, because they are really great cameras. But I think it's like diamonds in the rough. Okay, I don't think that enough people know how good the Fujifilm cameras are, and their medium formats are just unbelievable, all right, at literally like a fourth of the price of other comparable medium format cameras. People don't understand this, they don't know it, and I really do think it's like Fuji just doesn't, I think, know how to deal with the current market, all right? How influencers are so much better. All right, putting your money into influencers in comparison to advertisement, it's so much smarter these days because it just gets out there to the masses, all right? And I think that they're really not doing that. I haven't seen a Fuji advertisement pop up on YouTube at all. I don't see them through any type of Google ads. I just don't see them. They just don't advertise. People don't know about them. So anyways, it's just something to think about also. I just want to see what Fujifilm does here in 2020. What do you think that they should do? Do you think they have a good camera system, or maybe you don't? I don't know. What do you think is going to happen here with Olympus? They're doing okay as far as the numbers and sales, but as of late, a lot of people have been counting them out, saying that, listen, their days are numbered. What do you think? So anyways, guys, that's it for me today. As always, if you enjoy my content, throw me a big thumbs up. That would be absolutely awesome. It'll help me as well as the channel. And don't forget to smash that subscribe button so you can get all my content when it becomes available, and click the bell icon so when it is available, you will be notified of it. And finally, head over to my website, JCristina.com, where you can find all the photography tools that I've invented for you and me over the years, and hopefully there's something there that you might like, and if there is, please pick it up and support me. That would be awesome. Don't forget, if you're a subscriber, use coupon code YT20 at checkout over at JCristina.com. You'll get 20% off everything that's in your shopping cart, no matter what it is. Once again, YT20. Don't forget to download my ebook over at jcristina.com/ebook. Really great tips in there for both amateur and professionals. Good stuff. Go download it. Once again, jcristina.com/ebook. And finally, join our creative Discord. Go to community.jcristina.com. Once again, community.jcristina.com. Get involved with our creative Discord. It's free. It's awesome. There's hundreds of photographers and creatives over there ready and willing to answer all of your questions. Participate, jump in there. So guys, I'm out of here. Thanks so much for being with me, having some tea with me, or whatever you have. We'll see you in the next vlog. I appreciate, once again, each and every one of you. Many blessings. Take care.